Hey beauties, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be making some fried pickles today, y'all, and I'm super excited. This is my first time making them. I saw the recipe online and thought I'd give it a try. So let's just see how these turn out. I have a bunch of different seasonings that I'm going to be using, and I have already pre-measured them out into the bowl. And I have my bowl of flour as well as my bowl with egg. And let me just say this now that I did forget buttermilk. Well, I didn't necessarily forget it. They were out at the store. But get some buttermilk and mix it in with your egg for that extra crispy crunch. And for the amount of flour that I have, I'm actually going to double the amount of seasoning that I originally had because I had more flour than intended. And also the pickles, I should have laid them out on a baking sheet and dried them off to get the juices off. But that's okay because it's still going to turn out great. So I'm just going to take some pickles out of the jar and place them into my bowl. And as I've stated already, I should have put them on a baking sheet to dry the juice off. And then you're just going to mix in your seasoning into your flour. So that way when you dip them into the flour, the season can get on them and you're not just eating sour pickles with a little fried on top of it. You got to get that seasoning in there. And then you're just going to take the pickles and dip them into the egg. And then once you dip it in the egg, you're going to dip it in the flour. And I did only try 4 to begin with because as I stated already, this is my first time. So we got to make sure they turn out right. And then go ahead and dip them in that flour and toss it around real quick. Make sure you cover them in flour so you can get that season on there and it'll have that nice crunch. And the crunch would have been a whole lot crunchier had I had that buttermilk, but they were out. Oh my God. So just put them in the pan and let them fry. And now we're just going to repeat the same process. And let them fry in the pan till they are a light brown color. And once they're a light brown color, you'll know they are done. And the sizzle will get real quiet once they are done as well. It literally only takes about like a minute or two. I say maybe 2 minutes. Go ahead and place them in a separate bowl with a paper towel to let the excess grease dry off of there. I only used half of the jar of the pickles when cooking this because I was only cooking for 2 people. So I'd say if you're cooking for maybe like 4, then go ahead and use the entire jar. And these are dill pickles from H-E-B. And make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on. And anything y'all like to see me make sure you drop those down below in the comments because your girl is always down for a challenge. And I kind of want to make my first vegan meal. So if you have any options or recipes of that you'd like to see, make sure y'all drop those down below too. These pickles are smelling so good, y'all. My stomach is starting to growl. I can already just taste it. And the color of them, they are just pretty golden. Like, I just know they gonna be good. I just know it. And you can always pair these with some ranch or you can make your own sauce. But I actually bought this Louisiana sauce and I usually use it on fish and shrimp, but we're gonna try it on these pickles today because the sauce is like bomb. And I'll upload a picture of that so y'all can see what the sauce it is and maybe y'all want to try it too. Are y'all ready to see the end result though? Like, they smell so good and they look so good. Like, just look at that. I know you want some straight from a restaurant, aka my kitchen. Look at that. Make sure y'all like this video and subscribe to my channel and drop any comments down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video.